Hello, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. It's your man, Tim Roberts, 820. The ugliest man in social media. All right, so this will be the last video I think I do about the events of this week and the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I'll probably mention him in subsequent videos, but this is more a direct message about it, kind of giving little updates and whatnot of things that have been going on. First, condolences to his wife and kids, his family, friends, co-workers, associates, even those of you who supported him from afar. I never met the man, but from what I know and what I've heard about him, what I've heard him say and speak about, he had a very similar worldview to me. He was a Christian like me. I have more of a potty mouth than he did. I'm working on it. But there was someone that posted, it was a truck driver that made a post about Charlie Kirk. He says, I never met the man, but I feel like I lost a brother. And I kind of feel the same way. I have a brother myself. And I guess I could say that Charlie was a brother in Christ. So I guess I did lose a brother. In the physical realm. In the spiritual realm, we'll see each other again. Or we'll see each other. We'll finally meet. But I don't want people to, I see some people getting negative and they're like, oh, our hero's gone, the voice, it's been silenced, what are we going to do? No. No. That's not, that the voice has been amplified by probably millions now. I saw, I think his Instagram had like 1.3 million followers the day he was shot. By the end of the day, it had 10 million. That's amplified. That's not diminishing. That's being amplified. I saw a tribute for him in Australia. One of the, it's those, I don't know what you call it, but it's when the guys, they yell and scream and they slap their thighs and you know, I took an announcing or a pronouncement or something like that, and they had Charlie's picture right there behind him. They were honoring him. So this man had a worldwide effect that I didn't even know about, you know, until recently and until this week. So do not let your heart be dismayed. Do not falter. Pick up that bloody microphone, which was his flag, and charge into battle. Like in the movie The Patriot, where Mel Gibson sees the militia faltering, the line was faltering, and he grabbed that flag and he went right into the mouth of the British Army, you know, right back into battle. And that's what we all got to do, every single one of us. There is no downtime. There is no rest. We can rest when we're dead. Okay? We rest when we're dead. We have plenty of time for it. But I think it was Jefferson that said, the price of freedom, or the price of liberty, is eternal vigilance. That means there's no downtime. That means we don't stop fighting, because the left doesn't stop. They are constantly fighting, planning, scheming, plotting. That's what they do. We have got to be the same way, but 10 times as much. That's what we have to do. That's what Charlie Kirk would want us to do. Is to keep fighting, keep presenting the message, keep getting it out there, keep listening to people. He was a true liberal in the real definition of what a liberal is. Liberalism, by definition, is an openness to new ideas. He sat down and talked with everyone. And there was something a friend of mine told me who just learned about him this week. And she said, and I noticed it myself, but it never really occurred to me. She said, every time he talks to somebody, when he goes to listen to them, he puts the microphone down, so as not to have a way to interrupt them. He lets them speak. He lets them speak, and that's what a true liberal does. They have an openness to new ideas. They'll sit down and talk with anyone. I'll sit down and talk with anyone. I'll talk with Joe Biden, AOC, Barack Hussein Obama, Trump, Stalin, Mao Zedong. I'll talk to anyone, and most likely, I know a lot about a lot of people. I have my opinions, and I probably walk away from many of them, and like, hey, I'm not agreeing with that, or I would say, yeah, that's a good idea. But I'll sit down, I'll talk with anybody, and I hear what you have to say. And that's what we have to do. We got to keep the dialogue going. But at the same time, there was another guy who said, he was talking about the cancel culture, says, you cancel culture people started this. We're refining it. And that's what we're doing. People are fucking around and they're finding out. They're getting fired all over this country. And they're going on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok crying about it. Well, you play stupid game, you're going to get stupid prizes. That's how it works. Your free speech does not guarantee you a job or a career. Okay? That's not what the protection, it covers your free speech. You're allowed to say anything you want to say, so long as you can handle the responsibility and the repercussions of said language. You want to walk into a theater and yell fire, you can actually do that. But if people start storming out and trampling people get killed, you're going to be held liable for that. Because with free speech comes a responsibility. It's either, you definitely shouldn't go into a theater and yell fire. But you could go into a theater and have a play called Fire, where you just yell fire the entire time. You could do that. That's protected free speech. You can go into a theater and yell fire, but if someone gets hurt by your action, your free speech, you're responsible. So as long as you're willing to take the responsibility for what happens when you utilize your free speech, go ahead. Say whatever you want about Charlie Kirk. You lose your job, that is on you. That's not on me. That's on you. You're taking that into your hands by doing that. You're the piece of shit garbage that is doing that and participating in that. That is you. That's not me. I'm not going to celebrate someone on the left being assassinated or killed. I just won't. I won't be doing TikTok dances and writing songs and celebrating and saying, oh, well, they got what they deserve. No. Only non-American, anti-human people do stuff like that. And like I said yesterday, you are no longer American citizens. You cease to be my brother or my sister in this great experiment of America. You have served notice on society. You are no longer fit to live amongst us. You're just not. Or work amongst us. Now, I have a friend who was telling me last night that there's a guy that she works with, keeps sending her Facebook and messages about, anti-Charlie Kirk stuff and I said, get him fired. But I should probably caution her, because I don't know this guy and I don't know what he's capable of. And I'd hate to see something happen to her if he finds out that she turned him in again and gets him fired. So yes, Charlie Kirk, free speech, he got killed. Okay, that's people are going to come after you if you speak your mind. It's just the way it is. They crucified Jesus Christ. It's so. But I don't want to see my friend get killed or hurt like that. I'm cautious in how I'm going to advise her to do this. But at the same time, this guy has no right to keep sending her messages about Charlie Kirk. And so be careful out there, folks. be careful. There are dangerous people out there, and you never know where they're coming from. You never know. You never know. And to all you folks who have been effing around and finding out, you use your free speech wisely, because it may come back to bite you in the ass. God bless you guys all. Keep up the good fight. Keep pushing on. And God bless you. Take care.